Here's an example of going through training the regression piece of this assignment. So first I'm going to grab my output. And the output I'm going to use is this processing color. I could use 2 continuous or 3 continuous. I'm just going to choose the 2 continuous. That might be a little bit easier to work with. So I'll grab that 2 continuous color output. And I mean, you could do another regression example, but this I think is a nice one because it gives you a sort of a concrete goal. I'll grab this 2 continuous output. So here's my output receiving 2 continuous parameters, hue and saturation. So I'll set my outputs to 2, and these are going to be continuous, so that works. My input, I'll use this avatar 2 inputs. And so here's my input. I'll make my dot a little bit bigger so you can see it more easily. And that's, again, you can see 2 inputs, so I'll set it up with 2 inputs. Start listening and click Next. Remember, you can always check that everything's working by looking at the OSC in and the OSC out. So OSC in is working. OSC out is yellow. It's not actually outputting anything right now yet, though. But every time I click, it is outputting something. Let's see here. Now I can see I am actually changing the color. So I can change the color using these sliders. If you don't know what color you want, you can also click randomize. That'll just randomize the position of the sliders to pick some good colors. So the example I'm going to train here, I'm going to try to reproduce these input colors on the 4 different faces on my output color. That's a real simple example here. So first I'll go in and try to match this green color over here. I can see I'm sort of pretty close to that green color. Maybe I'll pull that into here. I don't know, this looks pretty good. I'll change the hue a little bit. Somewhere in here maybe looks pretty close to that color. Again, I can mess around with it to get a better match, but that looks like a pretty good green color, reasonably close to my input color here. And then again, just like before, I'll start recording, move this around so that anywhere on this region I want to give that green color output. Stop recording. Now I want sort of a blue over here. If I move my slider around, I can see this is sort of a blue, dark blue. I want sort of a light-ish blue. I can change the sort of darkness or lightness with this slider. Maybe I'll just randomly look for a decent blue here. This looks reasonably close here. I don't know, it's certainly blue. Maybe I'll go with that as my blue. And here I go, I'll move that around, and so anywhere in that region I want a nice blue color. Stop training. Then over here I'm on this sort of pink. Maybe I'll randomly look around and see if I can get a nice pinkish, or just move the sliders. Nope, so somewhere over here looks pretty good. And I don't know, probably that same would be right in there. Perhaps that looks pretty close. Start recording, drag it around. And I'll move an orange over here. We'll see how well that works. So orange is all the way over. Where's my orange color region here? Yeah, so somewhere in here looks pretty orange. Somewhere in here, maybe make it a little bit more orange. I don't know, that's certainly orange, and I'll give that a start recording. Try to move it around all in there. And now I've got a few of each example, so I can train it and then click run to see how well it works. I've got orange down here. Nope, it changes real quickly from this orange. So I've got an orange color in here. This is my green. Here's a blue. Here's a red. You can see it's changing real quickly right in here. It's going from real orange to red. I have sort of a bunch of different colors going on all in here. So that might be something that I would want to change around. This is also something that, just like for classifiers, we can actually go in and change the model in different ways here as well. That could help me do a better job in this case.